Hi, this is John. I thought I'd go on a little adventure today. I'm at a place called Northern Beaches, which is in Wangaratta in Victoria. It's like 3 hours from Melbourne. It's a nice little country town that I live in. I really like it, and this is the walking track. A lot of people use it. It's just in natural bushland, as you're about to see. Also, too, there's a lot of wildlife. Might be able to catch some. I'm sure we will. Let's have a look and see what wonderful things and nature's creations await us. Anyway, I'll turn the camera around and we'll start going, eh? Okay, so just right on the edge of the river. So as you can see, it's quite nice here. It's really, this is like a bend in the river. I think it's called the Ovens River. I mean, you'd think that I would know that. Being that, it's like where I live, you'd think I'd know, but it's kind of confusing. There's lots of little tributaries running off everywhere. So, I don't know. But this is just a bend in the river. I think it's Ovens, but I don't know. Use Google location or something. Anyway, I'll turn around again. I know I'm good looking, but I'm not that interesting. So there's like a tree here, and just over the years, something happened, a fire or something, it's hollowed it out. There's a couple of trees down this path that I like. There's some bug coming out of there. I don't know if there's anything in there. I would imagine there would be. I don't know what this was cut for. Why that block of wood was cut for. You can see the cut marks of the chainsaw. If anyone knows what that would be for in the past, by the cut marks, could someone maybe tell me in the description on like some feedback? Would be appreciated. I don't think I have any subscribers yet, but I'm just going to keep on going because I enjoy it. It's just me videographing parts of mine and Sylvester's life. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm John, and please like and subscribe and share. Anyway, I'll just keep on going. There's a Barking Owl track. It's kind of just like a shortcut, so we're not going to use that one. I don't think that's doesn't really matter. It's beautiful around here though. I really, really like it. Just so peaceful and calm, and there's a lot of like trees in the river. We'll go walk down to the river again because we're just right on the edge. As you can see here, there's a tree just here in the river. Yeah, big tree though. I reckon probably about 100 years old. I guess you could call it, guess the age of the tree. I'd say probably about that old. I love all the growth along the edge of the river. It's always nice and lush and fresh and beautiful. One of my favourite things is nature. I'll try and find some wildlife. Should be able to find some. You can hear it. It's beautiful. Such beautiful nature. And I couldn't imagine living in a concrete jungle, just a city with no freedom, no nature, no space, with all smog and everything. Not me. Beautiful big gum tree. That's a bloody old one. Beautiful, beautiful tree. Stringy bark. This is a wattle here. I don't know what species. Yeah, when I was about 20, I'm 38 now, and when I was about 20, I worked down here doing just like planting trees, like what they've got, the tree planting stuff they've got all around here. See, I'll just zoom into one so you can see like that there, tree planting stuff. Gave me something to do. It was good for the environment. It's helped out a lot of the growth. And here's another one of them hollows that I was speaking about. There's another one here. And I'm going to turn on the light and then look up and we'll see if there's anything up in there or anything like that. How's that sound? It can't turn it on because it's being used by another app. Maybe it picks up on the darkness. I don't know. But there we go. And if there's some animal trying to bite my hand, tell me in the description. Because I don't really know. I don't really know, like, whether or not, you know. I've got to have a shave. But I do kind of like my beard now. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'll let you guys look around at what we came here to look at. Sorry about that. I like this tree. I don't know. I think it's another stringy bark just here. See it off in the distance, that big thick one there? Yeah, it's pretty tall too. Beautiful. I don't know what this is. It might be oleander or something. Or no, they're not castor beans, are they? They've got spines on them, castor beans do. I don't know what this is. I've got an app, but I can't use it at the moment. If anyone knows what that is, you know, it can be pick the subspecies. There's a magpie there, just off in the distance there. See him there? Sometimes it works. He's seen me. He knows I'm there. They're pretty, not, you know, I don't know, the opposite to timid. They're the opposite to that, really. I mean, they will attack you if they think you're hurting their babies and they've got the nest nearby. Happens to a lot of kids in Australia on the way to school. Happened to me when I was a kid. There's a kookaburra. You can hear him. Can we see him though? That'd be cool to see a kookaburra, wouldn't it? There they are. They're up in the trees up over here. There's one. Okay, I found them. So now they nest in the tree. Isn't that cool? So now I'll just zoom in. There he is there. Where is there? Look at him, little bastard. It's 12 times zoom. And there's some kookaburras. We'll keep going because we might find some more, you know, some more animals that might be cool as well. Might see other people, but I don't really want to. I like my quiet time. Not all the time, but I do like my quiet time. It's nice when you're alone, you know. I mean, I'm not alone now. Here's another tree here, and it's actually got a hollowed out part. It's just hollowed out. Like, yeah, you can see, major time. So, anyway, down there. It must be, sometimes it must flood, I guess. Look how deep this is. I've never seen it flood here, but there might have been years when there might have been more rain, and there may have been problems with that. I reckon I could squeeze in there almost. It's the whole fucking tree. This is something that's probably really rare, actually. I don't really know. One of these gum trees to be like this is rare. Look how old it is. It's got to be 300 years plus old. Ironbark by the look of it. I think so. Not too certain though. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on it. So this is inside the tree. Wonder how high up it goes where it's all, you know, but I can't turn the light on. How do you do that? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, it was my Galaxy Watch just going off for a bit. So there we go. And the wood is, there's marks on here. See the back of the tree there with the black marks. So it's like as if animals sit in here. Don't see any droppings though. This is a good thing about nature that I like, is the fact that, like, the natural wonders of the world, you know. Like here's a cicada shell. These bastards, they come out of the ground. They're really strange looking things. But they come out of the ground in these holes in the ground. Sorry, I'll keep looking away from the camera. It's just because I have to. I've got to watch where I'm walking. Anyway, yeah, the little cases that you saw the cicada in, the cicada was in, it's like exoskeleton that it gets out of, and then it's got its little wings, and it dries, and then it fucking flies up in the trees, and then that's when they piss all over you. Sometimes you swear it's raining, and the sky's as blue can be, and not a cloud in the sky. But it seems like it's raining, and it's just cicadas pissing all over you. All within a day, we had like this heavy rain, and then I remember because like the track along here like has holes in it, and that's where they come out, them little exoskeletons. And then lo and behold, they get onto a tree, get themselves out of that thing. They come out of holes like this one here. And there's a whole bunch of them everywhere. Like I'll show you a group of them later on. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Just how beautiful and free we are in Australia, in the country especially, and well, even with the COVID and all, right? It's just the amount of space and freedom that Australia offers. It's insane. Luckiest country in the world, I'd say. I know that a lot of people from a lot of other countries would have a lot to say about that. You know, but I gotta say, for natural, like just the natural beauty, the amount of space, and just the, you know, socio-economic status of the country and its inhabitants, it's a pretty good goddamn place to live. Yeah, that's how I put it. Anyway, it's a little bit of, you know, that's a piece of my tea, whatever, I don't know what you'd call it. But it's just absolutely beautiful here. I've got to turn the flash off. Lucky I've got plenty of battery, hey. I'm using the Samsung Galaxy FE, and it's a fantastic phone. I'm glad I didn't get the S21. I was going to get the Ultra, but I thought it's all too much, you know. I won't use all that anyway, and this has got all the good stuff, you know. It's got a nice big 4500 milliamp hour battery. Yeah, it's got like 6 gigs of RAM, all this crazy shit for a phone, you know. I remember when phones first came out. I was born in 82, so I remember when they first came out. I've loved phones since so. I remember my mum used to work for Telecom Mobiles before it became Telstra, and she was the state sales manager, and she had a mobile phone in the car. She had a VK Commodore as a company car, brand new, and I remember getting in it and could phone your friend and stuff at home, and it was a very new thing then. The batteries were huge. I don't know how big it was. I think the console was taken out and the battery thing put in its place, but I'm not sure. I can't remember that vividly. This is one of the beaches, why they call it Northern Beaches, because it's like a beach, so it's just like a beach, and people go down and swim, and they walk their dogs and stuff like that. Yeah, talk on their phone and that, and natural beauty. There's, you know, like there's rope swings over there for people to jump off. I've done it before, but I come pretty close to touching the floor, so it's not too crash hot for me. Yeah. Look at this, there's like weird stuff, like there's a towel or something up there, see, like up on the tree there. I don't know why. I'm not gonna ask. We'll keep on going along our merry little way. Yeah. It's around about 20 degrees, I think, here. It's just beautiful, and I just love it. Look at that. The sun coming through the trees. There's nothing more cleansing than nature. Nothing that brings me back down to earth when I have a whole lot of stuff going on. Nothing does it better than walking in the bush or nature, going into nature. And the other thing that helps me is work. A lot of people think work's not good, but you know, they'd rather not do it. I've got a heart condition, and I got really sick and I couldn't work anymore, and I had 2 years off trying to recover, And I thought I'd never go back to work again. Finally, now I'm at the point where I'm ready to go back to work, and the doctor says that I'm better, and it's a surprise, but it's good. But now it works, you know, because they got to cover their butt, because if anything happens to me, then it's on them. So they're being careful, and that means it just makes it a bit more frustrating for me. But that's life, and you just roll with the punches and just keep on going. You don't lose your cool, losing your shit, yelling and screaming at people, for instance, like, give me my job back, whatever. That isn't going to work. So that's not something that I'm going to do. You know, I'm not going to be silly and do that. Just got to use this a lot of the time when it comes to these things, and you'll be right. But I got to tell you, this is such a beautiful place. Look at this, the water reflecting off the river. It's even more brilliant and vibrant, you know, being here. The shimmer off the water of the sun is a lot different to what it looks through the screen. So that's quite strange why that is with the technology the way that it's going these days. There's a dog there, another bloke walking his dog. And you know, I like finding like little things like this. Am I zoomed in? That sucks. Yeah, just little things like that feather there. Just little tiny chick feather. I guess it is. As I said, I'm not that much of an expert, but I've lived in Australia my whole life. But the thing is, I can't really say how great Australia is in comparison to other countries, really, due to the fact that I haven't been anywhere else, as in country-wise, you know what I mean? I want to, with this COVID stuff, I'm not going to be able to, but it gives me some time to save up. Once, you know, I'll be back at work in the next few weeks and then start working and saving up. And within a few years, I should have enough saved up to go somewhere really nice. And then I'll be videotaping that and uploading, to YouTube from wherever I am. I'm going to go, these are the holes here. I've found that YouTube's something that I enjoy doing, even though at the moment, I don't have any subscribers. You know, I think I've watched one of my videos once. I don't know, I guess I'll learn as I go. But I called the channel Too Cute now. So it's TOO, then space CUTE. Just because I thought it's easy to remember. And it's about cute things, like the dog Clancy, and cats, and bushwalking, and nature. Yeah. There'll be other cool stuff. I mean, I could do other stuff, I just don't know what kind of content. I don't have any viewers yet, so I'm just trying to figure it all out. I can't wait till someone subscribes and I get my first subscriber. I really can't wait. Well, I have to wait, don't I? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's all part of how it is. You've got to start somewhere, don't you? And I hope that you'll be with my channel and watch my uploads when I put them up, you know. I'll try and do one every day, different things. There's only so much though, but you'll get to know Wang, and we'll go other places too. You know, if you're going to go have a look at some silos or, you know, that are painted and things like that, then we can go do that. Maybe go check out the old Beechworth Asylum. It's this old 1800s building right on top of this hill called Mayday Hill in Beechworth, which is a town about 40 minutes away. Yeah, quite a nice old building. It's not used anymore for anything. I think they're going to turn it into a hotel, because you get all the people from Melbourne. That's where affluent people go for holidays, is Beechworth. Yeah, it's very expensive. Very expensive. Right, I'm going to go for a bit of a more extended walk down one of the bush track things, like a track. It's like the cycling track and that. Just for a little bit longer, just so you can see a little bit more. Because usually up here, these birds here, that's the male there. No, the female, yeah. No, it's the male, yeah. The male's the one that looks like it's just boring, just brown, bland. See it? It's like brown and bland and all hopping around and that. But then the male, I think it's the males, the ones that have to look the nicest. Yeah, the males, they're got this bright blue, like bright fucking dark blue, like dark blue, iridescent blue. It's beautiful. It's the same kind of colour that them, you know them crows? Or they're like kind of like crows or bush turkeys. They collect blue things and put them in their nests. In some country in Africa or something. Anyway, yeah, it's the same colour as that. I don't know why that joins up in my mind, but it does. Someone walking their dog, and it's a big dog. Oh, it's not going to jump on me then. That's good, it's not excited. Usually when they're excited, and if your dog jumps up, you shouldn't have it off the lead, you know. Shouldn't be jumping on other people. Anyway, so there, this is the bike track. And there's a doggy there. There's, I'll turn around. So this is just about the land here. Okay, this says, once there was a Pangarang family who had very mischievous twin boys. The elders of the clan told their parents they must paint white ochre into the back of one Maldija boy so everyone could tell them apart. One day the clan joined a neighbouring clan for a meeting and corroboree and discovered the neighbouring elders were having similar issues with twin girls. The neighbouring elders decided to paint the back of one Mige girl with white ochre. Years later the boys met the girls. It was love at first sight and they asked to marry. Eventually the elders decided the twins could marry. However, the white-backed ones were to marry each other and were able to keep their backs painted with white ochre until the elders of both clans were satisfied they could be trusted to behave. After the two sets of twins married, their mischievous ways began to reappear. Only this time it was double trouble. They almost caused a war between the clans just as the first Butindara spear was about to fly. A dark cloud filled with Tamburumba, thunder, and Mickey, lightning, suddenly appeared above, and Baimi himself stepped down from it. He stared at both sets of twins, reached out and grabbed the white-backed couple with one Mara hand and the black-backed couple with the other, holding them high so everyone could see. Baimi told the white-backed couple to stay to the south and west and the black-backed couple to stay to the north and east. Then he threw them into the sky and away they flew. He had changed them into Yaradwar, magpies. We just saw a magpie before. If you're ever travelling southwest towards Bendigo, you will notice all the magpies have black backs until you reach a town called Gurongong. From then on, you will notice all the magpies have white backs. Now you know why. I actually want to find out if that's true, and I think you do too, so we're going to do that. We're going to find out if that's actually true or not. So there you go. There's a little bit of bushwalking and a little bit of local scenery for you to have a look at. John, thanks very much for your time. Like, share, subscribe. See ya on the next one.